This is the Leo Climaco Podcast.
I love to say that it's body being balanced in business for a reason. Business comes last for a reason, right? The way I break it down is you first have to love yourself and work on your body. Once you do that, you automatically connect to God because that's who we really are on the inside, right? We have a soul, and that soul is part of Source, right? So you love your body, you love yourself, you connect to God. And then once you do that, you connect to your family, to others. You want to share that love. Once you're in full alignment, your business will flourish. It's a trickle-down effect.
Dude, and here's the thing, like that's why I always felt good when I used, in school and when I used to work in corporate, working out.
Yeah.
I've been in sports all my life. And that's why I'm always feeling good and fucking empowered. Like you are empowered, and it's like almost like a sense of abundance. Like you come out of the gym, you feel empowered. You feel the fact that other people are empowered because they see you doing it too.
Exactly.
And it's just like a ripple effect, right? And again, there's no fucking possible way that you can love other people, your family members, if you don't just take care of yourself, your employees. Like, here's the thing: I'm never gonna buy. I'm never gonna buy a coaching or a mentorship or advising from somebody if I see they don't fucking take care of themselves. Like, how the fuck are they gonna take care of me?
Right.
How are they gonna help me?
100%. Which is why, let's call a spade a spade. Let's be in our truth, right? It's tough for you to respect someone that doesn't look the way that you think that their success should have made them look. Does that make sense?
100%.
So I worked for this billionaire. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's extremely overweight. Extremely. The guy is probably close to 300 pounds. And the dude's a multi-billionaire. And nobody can understand why he can't get in shape. It's like there's a level of respect. Yes, you've achieved a lot, but there's a limit to that respect.
Right.
It gets capped.
Right.
Just because, bro, what's up?
Here's the thing. There's people with health issues, fine. Like, there are people like that. But other than that, if you don't have a fucking health issue, it's a fucking choice to be a fat idiot.
Correct.
It's a choice. Okay? It's literally a choice. And the thing is, a lot of people are in that path. They're there, and I don't know. I seriously don't know how other people can, again, how you can start helping other people. Okay? And again, when you work out, when you do things, again, I'm not telling you to be jacked. Again, something that feels empowered to you.
Right.
Right. Something that feels a little bit empowered.
Be fit. Be healthy.
Be fit. Be healthy. I mean, listen, I'm not the most healthiest person on this planet. Again, I have my drinks here and there, blah, blah. I'm not this person that doesn't like drink or anything. But overall,
all in moderation.
It's all has to be like relational. And if you do these things, if you have more chances of being successful, you have more chances of people trusting you, you have more chances of people believing you have more chances of people borrowing that from you as well.
Right.
And this is your confidence. This thing is like, we work with a lot of business owners and accountants and fractional CFOs, and they're like, oh, I don't have the confidence, for example, to like raise my price or talk to somebody or do the thing that I want to do. Go start working out. Go start reading something.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's how you will get your confidence.
Break the frame that you're in.
Yes. Right? It's not, again, I can give you any kind of offers, marketing, sales, all this shit. I can give you everything. But you're not going to find the power in you to go and fucking do the thing that you need to do.
Right.
And this is like where, this is where you have to like become the person. Because if I take everything away from you today, you're probably going to just go and do it again.
100%.
Because you became the person.
Yes.
And me. Like, you give me anything that comes my way, like, I'm just going to do it. Or I'm going to fail fucking 20 times, but I'm going to do it. And that's where, and I'll learn a lot of shit along the way.
Yeah. I heard a quote that you are, I think it's 24 no's away from being a billionaire. And I heard that and I'm like, you're 24 no's away from being a billionaire.
Interesting.
So yeah, very interesting. So the way the guy said it was, if you knew that was true, how excited would you be to get your second no and your third no and your fourth no and your fifth no, knowing that you're much closer to that 24 number?
I would go get them fast.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I mean, listen, it's and when we used to wrestle, we had a big sign in the room. The will to win is not as nearly as important as the will to prepare to win. So you just
Wait, say that one more time.
The will to win is not as nearly as important as the will to prepare to win.
Ooh, that's powerful.
We had a big sign, and actually our coach, Sam Fusaro in Bloomfield, he used to always say it. We had a big sign in the wrestling room. They used to say that. And it's so true. It's so true. You know, you gotta, again, that goes hand in hand with that quote. You know, give me 6 hours to chop down a tree. I'm gonna spend the first 5 hours sharpening the axe, and then the 6th hour I'll just chop it down. That's where the no's are, right?
Yep.
Because along the way, it's not even just about the no's; it's what you're learning along the way.
Exactly.
And this is why, like, also on Wall Street, when I used to work on Wall Street, we used to have the traders. They had no fucking degrees. They had nothing. And they were the richest people. Why? Because the traditional schools, which is absolutely disgusting,
yeah,
you know, they're teaching us to, like, play by the book. Mm-hmm. But these guys, they would not play by the book. They would go in, like, they would find the good in the bad, and they would take that out too.
Wow.
Right?
That's crazy.
It's like, you know, I play chess. It's like, a lot of people are like, oh, don't give away your queen. Dude, I can give away all my queens, but if I get your king into checkmate, he's in checkmate, done. Like, well, you know, with a few other pieces.
Right.
I don't care if I have the queen or not. Like, this is like where a lot of, like, you know, cost of inaction and ROI comes in. And I mean, this is the way I think, at least. But you can give things away and still win.
I love how you did that. How you connected chess and ROI and finance. I love how you did that. Yeah. Very cool.
I'm all about ROI. I'm all about showing the value, because you can still win, right?
As long as you got your king.
As long as you got your king, yeah, you can still win.
When did you find Warrior?
So actually, I met Garrett in 2000, I think 16 or 17 in either, I think it was Vegas, at the conference, either in Vegas or actually it might have been in Miami in 2019 at the 10X Growth Conference. I thought Garrett was some crazy dude, which he is crazy, and I love him. I find myself in him.
Yes, me too.
I love him. So, but I didn't really know what exactly he was doing until about almost like 2 years ago. But it's probably been the most transformational thing for me and my clients now, because now I know that, like, I know the secret. I know what's going on.
Yes.
And
so powerful.
Dude, and again, subconsciously I knew it, but consciously now I know it just for about 2 years, why things are happening the way they are. And I don't know, like, it's a game changer. It's a life changer. I think for you too.
Oh, 100%. I found Warrior also about 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago. And
the thing is, like, the community, the thing is, I think I'm going to make that community like that too for men.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if we study, again, I also knew this subconsciously, but consciously now I know, right? Like, a lot of us men out there, like, we don't have a place to come and, like, scream our asses off, cry somewhere, like, whatever, like, because we've got to keep our mouth shut, right? Because we're men.
Yep.
And this is where men became, like, pretty weak as well, right? Because they got to keep their mouth shut. But with these types of communities, you can come, you can cry, you can scream your ass out, people will support you, and then you can go and do your thing. Like, you create the space for yourself, right? But when you're holding it in yourself all the time, it's hard.
To your point, next Tuesday, the 10th.
Fact map?
No. Do you know Bishop? Marvel Bishop? 6'11". He's huge. No?
No.
I'll introduce you to him. Anyway, him and I are hosting a safe space event here.
Love it.
For men on Tuesday night at 7.
Here?
If you want to come, you're more than welcome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's just that idea. A place where men can come and feel safe and be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And be able to scream and cry and get their emotions out and their ideas out. And, you know.